up, my geeks? And this is Rock and Hulk Boobs.
Yeah, whoop, whoop. Hey, you know what? It's funny though, because notice we're not so energetic today after last night's cast.
I know. I'm like, I can still feel the alcohol from last night. It's cool.
Well, anyone that's the last part, oh my god, how do we do? Anyone that heard last night?
This is.
You got out of hand.
You keep going in and out.
I know.
You keep going in and out, man.
There we go.
This is on Wrestling Night of Champions. We're gonna be talking this the matches that are gonna happen tonight on the WWE Network. For how much, Asian? How much was it?
I forget the price, dude, but I want to say there's a whole song about it. You know what? Yeah, let me break out the fact that I would like to pretend that I don't know it's $9.99, but there is a whole motherfucking musical song about it. If you don't know, that's been like if you watch Raw and everything. I mean, and we only kind of got ourselves to blame. We only have ourselves to blame because fucking after they did it the initial 999 times that first Raw or whatever, Robbie had the count, man. Fucking, and I think I'm sure he counted, but it sounded like it was more. Maybe it's just because I was taking the visuals in and stuff. But after that, everyone bitched and made fun of it so much. WWE is like, well, look, these guys are talking about the $9.99, and we kind of did that to ourselves. Now we have a music video about how the WWE fucking network is goddamn $9.99, and they run it like what, once, twice, 8 times every Raw. So yeah, thank the internet wrestling community for doing that to our goddamn selves. Backfire.
It's just like fucking what the hell was it? The fucking WWE app and shit where they fucking it's worse than
yeah, but they didn't latch onto the fact that the people were making fun of it like they did this. They're like, hey, even if they're making fun of it, they're still talking about it. Let's just roll with this $9.99 stuff. Let's put out a T-shirt that says $9.99 for $9.99.
It's so fucking, especially the fact that they chant them during the shows. It's horrible.
They don't even need to do it anymore, but they just do for just the $9.99 pop. It gets pop of its own. Fucking.
For $9.99.
It could go into the Hall of Fame right now.
It's got
right next to Vacant.
Yes, Vacant.
I strongly say Vacant for 2015. What is that next one? 2015. Vacant for 2015. Alright, now, Brian, you're gonna have to go over the matches because I don't fucking have, like, fucking, yeah, I'm too lazy to bring them up. I'm pretty high, so.
Huh? Oh, the matches, I'll pull them up. Let me pull them up.
But because, yeah, I have to go high with this shit.
If you actually hit the text icon, they'll appear.
Text icon.
They're on this. I haven't posted them up. Alright. What match do you want to start off? Do you want to do the possible matches for the kickoff shows?
The possible matches, yeah, because you know what? I really hope. I mean, even though they're trying to combat football with this extra hour kickoff, the kickoff show is just once again a shitty match in which you have commercial for us and promos. That I probably won't even watch the kickoff unless someone on the thread says, "Hey, there's a match happening." Then I'll come and watch the kickoff. I mean, really, shit, man.
The kickoff is usually like 20 minutes of them talking and shit, and then we'll get like a 5-minute match.
And well, video package upon video package that you see every Raw, you see every SmackDown, and then fucking like you'll see it during. I mean, like the actual pay-per-view ain't gonna give us a video package of remember what's happened all month, and you're like, nah, people just paid for this just right now, not knowing what's going on. How dumb do you think people are?
You're like, what?
Like, I don't even know what this is, but I'm going to pay the money. Oh, good thing they have a video package to tell me what went on the last month and a half or 2 months.
I would never know what was going on, because I don't...
Well, the one I want to see is Bo Dallas versus Swagger. I really hope that comes to fruition tonight, because...
spoiler alert, not really a spoiler alert. These are some possible matches that are going to happen. Let's look at it.
Well, just as a build-up. I mean, just if there was going to be... Just because of storyline build-up, if they were going to need a match, they haven't slated any, but if they were going to need one, you've had the Bo Dallas Swagger thing building up, and you've had Adam Rose and the Bunny, and
versus
Slater and the.
Slater and
Wouldn't that be funny if like Heath Slater actually gets like a fucking kickoff? It's like, dude, maybe the 3MB stupidity of Slater and Gator works.
Well, the funny thing is, before 3MB ended, they were like on the shows, like kickoff shows and shit, like, for months and shit. I'm like, how are you not seeing their use of them? Like, I don't know.
I don't know, but like fucking, I really want to see Bo Swagger happen because that's just been good. I like the fucking like what 2 weeks ago when Bo came out and he did the shtick about the farmer and the guy that got deported all because of Jack Swagger losing to Russo. I'm like, I like where that's going. He's a real son of a bitch. It's a heel I love to hate, and fucking, you know what? A lot of people hate. They're like fucking, but they are obviously not believers.
They're not believers.
Believers.
But I actually see that happening because I'm thinking Jack Swagger will come back up and he's going to fight Rusev one more time.
Nah, I'm tired of seeing the America Rusev thing. I think they should end it with Mark. Because then that Big E didn't get it done. Then Jack Swagger didn't get it done. Mark Henry comes out, All-American bum, gets it done. End of story. I mean, they can only run this Rusev can't get beat for so long before I'm just going to tire of it. I mean, I was kind of tired of it with Swagger. I thought Swagger was going to be the one to beat him.
I don't know. I think they're going to lead up to it again. I don't know.
I hope not. Oh, God, do I hope not, man. Because I like Rusev, and I think most people just like Lana coming out because, damn, that ass.
Yeah, Lana. It's all about Lana. Fuck Rusev, dude.
Yeah. Well, not literally. I would not want to fuck that brute. I did like that picture, though, where it was him and fucking Willie Nelson and Woody Harrelson and Chris Christopherson, I think, or something like that. They're all just chilling. Fucking in fucking Hawaii. Just chilling.
They're like, I bet you there was a lot of weed in that house.
Oh, dude, they were joking that they should get drug tested immediately when they come back Monday night. The Adam Rose Bunny thing, hey, you know what? I just want to see Adam Rose get something, man. He was kind of losing it there. They were kind of, like him and Bo both, they were kind of like, for a while I was worried they're just going to go back into obscurity and get sucked back into the pool of nothingness, but they give him something. The Bunny's kind of cool. I like it. They made a fucking Monty Python reference on SmackDown. JBL was like, it's got a vicious streak a mile wide. And I'm like, yep. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, man. But I'm actually surprised you watched SmackDown.
I do watch SmackDown. I like SmackDown, man. Because see, what we do is we just tape it, and then we watch it within 30 minutes of its running time, so we can skip all the promos, all the commercials, any fucking, like if John Cena's talking for 20 minutes, no, he's not on mine.
You're like, boom, I'm not watching that shit.
Oh, dude, I can take Raw down to like maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah. I'm like, Raw being 3 hours for how much talent they have? There's not enough wrestling on that fucking show.
Well, the sad thing, and I always say this every week when me and Mom and Nick are watching it, that motherfucking, remember the days where you could have feuds with heels, but they would still wrestle other people? Like, we don't need to see the Dust Bunnies versus Usos every week. You could have one of them versus somebody else, and the other team come out and still pull a heel tactic, keep the feud going, but I don't need to see the match again. Because I'm going to see that match tonight, again.
Yeah, whoever's booking doesn't know how to fucking book shit.
I mean, see, I'm not going to start to say, I don't know much about the ins and outs, but I just know that motherfucking, I remember the old days, like, you could have a feud between two teams or two wrestlers, and then, like, they'd be wrestling someone else, and meanwhile, like what Rollins did to other matches, now they just save that for, like, the really good guys. And meanwhile, we still get to see Dust Bunnies and Usos every fucking week.
That's because they don't know how to fucking treat the tag division.
And twice a week, actually, because you get it on SmackDown. And then on SmackDown, then they just do the thing where they have a formula of making it a stupid 6-man tag team that makes no sense. Like this week it was like, here's Giant and the Matadors against, what was it? It was like against was it the Wyatt family or something like that. I was like, that's just ridiculous. Then they had the Usos and Sheamus versus Cesaro and da da da. And I'm like, or what? Fucking, it was they had two 6-man tags that just made no fucking sense. And I'm like, No, I get it. I get it. You need something to do with that guy, and they have a storyline going. So slap him for a 6-man tag. No, no.
Tag team match. All right, I guess
So
everybody
wait, so
thinks
you're
to
going for
wrestle.
Swagger?
I'm going for Swagger. Who are you going for?
Oh, dude,
I predict
total
if that
believer.
puzzle match, I'm going for Swagger. You're going
Totally
to believe.
believer. Total
All right.
believer.
You're a believer. I'm about Slater and Gator versus the Rose Bunnies.
I just want to see I just want to see something funny. That I mean, look at the participants. I don't expect it to be a good match that even runs remotely long. I just want something funny to happen. Right now, that's sadly all they booked it for.
I'm like,
If they
all
did,
I can hear right now is like, my God, Michael, it's the bunny, it's that damn bunny. I'm like, I hate JBL.
I like the bunny. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I kind of don't want them to reveal who's in the bunny. Like even storyline wise, I just want it to be a bunny tag team. He seems to be all right. With, like he can.
They should make the Rose Bunnies an actual tag team.
The Rose Bunnies. I like that. The Rose Bunnies. Alright, what's the next match we got down the list? Those are the possibles. Those aren't even matches. Those are like, if shit was gonna happen for kickoff, that might happen.
It's gonna happen. I'm going with the Rose Bunnies.
Hopefully they give us one of those or both of those, because I really don't want to see an hour video packages. I won't. We'll come back at 5.
We also have a special edition of the Christian's Peep Show with special guest Chris.
Don't care.
That's probably going to be fucking Randy Orton going to come out and start beating up Chris Jericho or some shit.
Whatever happens,
right.
That's the sad thing. Don't care. It's like you see Christian and you're like,
Captain Concussion?
What is that? No more match. No more match.
No more matches. All right. Now we're going to actually go into the pay-per-view for the matches. We got Rusev versus Mark
Henry. I want to go for Henry.
I'm going to go with Rusev.
I just think it's time for at least to show, at least once, that Rusev can be fucking beaten by somebody squarely. They can't just, like I said, they can't keep running Rusev as unbeatable. He ain't no Goldberg. He can't have like no 100-win streak or 100-match streak or whatever. So, fucking yeah. Call him Mark Henry, Halls of Pain or House of Pain or whatever it's called.
You're gonna go to the Hall of Pain. I'm gonna go with Lana.
What?
You have the show on Monday. Is that Neek in the back?
No, Mom popped in. What?
What? Who are you talking to? Mom
You.
or me? Me. Oh, I'm gonna go with Rusev for this one.
I said I think a lot of people did. I gotta go with Henry.
I'm like, I would love to see Mark Henry go, but I'm going for my point.
I want Mark Henry. Well, everyone's got that dream hope that it's going to eventually be Kurt Angle versus Rusev, and you know what? I'm not going to hold on to that dream hope because I'm one of those people that, sadly, a lot of people will disagree with me, and I don't care. I don't exactly want to see Kurt Angle come back to WWE. Maybe come to the Hall of Fame, yeah, but I don't want to see him wrestle.
I want to see him do a couple matches. That's it. I want to see him in the ring.
I mean, I watched him enough in TNA.
TNA still exists? That was for you, Robbie.
It's trademark, copyrighted, watermark.
Copyright, Robbie. Next match. It's the P-break match. Paige versus AJ versus Booby Bella.
I still got to say, the only way I'd care about this match if it came down to a Saskatchewan scissor match, because fucking, don't care. Don't care. Nikki Bella acting horrible. Mic skills slightly better than Brie, but only because she's playing a bitch. Paige, she's AJ's little crumpet, and AJ's crazy. So, yeah, this is when you get your snacks. Snack break.
This
P-break.
This is P-break time. This is like... Cool. I'm going with Paige.
I forget who I went with. I don't know if I went with Paige or AJ Lee. I think I just kind of fucking uh, uh, closed my eyes and pointed and then put that name down. But it wasn't Nikki. I know that. I just can't remember if it was Paige or AJ Lee. But I really don't care. So
I know, like, for me,
I
I'm
just
like
want it for
3
point
points
value.
out from the leader. At point value, I'm like, I need the point.
Last
3 points away.
last few fucked me on points. My
Dude, I'm
prediction
like,
just
I'm
sucked.
I'm the first, like in on the fucking breakdown. I'm number 5.
Good God.
I'm number
All right,
5
what's
on
the
the
next
list.
match?
Yeah. Next match, we got the Usos versus the Dustbusters.
Oh, geez, I want the Dust Bunnies to win, but it's going to be the same match I've been seeing for weeks. So I don't even care to see the match. I just want the Dust Bunnies to win. That way they can have their
I'm
cosmic
going
tea.
their cosmic key. I would like to see it and like going. I do like the more interaction with Stardust with Goldust. It's funnier than when it was just Cody and Goldust.
Oh, I love it. And I love that they're heels.
I do.
I mean, they have that heel look. Now just give them the belts so we can stop seeing the Usos for a bit. They had a nice little run. That's good. And,
The Usos have had the belts for a long ass time.
yeah, and we've been
I'm like,
seeing the same matches. So Usos versus Wyatts, Usos versus Dust Bunnies. So Dust Bunnies.
Dust Bunnies. I want to see the Dust Bunnies because then maybe we'll get like the Matadors or some shit.
I really wanted the Wyatts to win when they were getting pushed through the Usos, but that didn't come to pass. So
I
Dust
was
Bunnies.
surprised on that. But because the why, I'm
But the
like,
match will be the same. You know, Goldust will get beat up, and then it'll finally get over to Cody, do a hot tag. Dude, it's the same
you know what?
thing
I'm actually just looking at
every
the Wyatts
week.
aren't in this pay-per-view this time around.
Of course not. They're trying to bury them for some reason as far as they can. I don't know why. I don't know what they did, but I mean, they get a little. But dude, Cena come out, whoop their ass, and you're just like, really, really? And then
Oh,
dude, I guess at a house show they lost the fucking a tag team of the Usos and Great Khali.
wow. See, I'm still surprised that Great Khali has a fucking job.
Oh yeah, he guards doors and crushes phones.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, granted, I know Vince fucking has a fucking boner for fucking giant men. He likes the big and talls. But
Brazzers.
because they're passionate. Yeah, they're brassy. Because he likes the attractions. I'm like, but nobody really cares for about
No,
Khali.
no.
But, all right, next on the list, we got the U.S. strap match. And that's what Sheamus and Cesaro.
I want Cesaro to win, but this is another match I just don't care. As long as Cesaro wins. I don't care to see the match. I just want Cesaro to win because I'm confused. I mean, he's no longer the king of swing. He don't swing people anymore. With people getting pissed. I mean, that was such a big thing, and then suddenly he's just not doing it. And I don't know. He's just kind of got like swept under the rug. I want to see him like get the belt, but have more exciting matches than Sheamus and Cesaro. I like how neither of them are fucking They're Irishmen and a Swiss for the U.S. Championship.
That's what I think. So I don't know. I guess we'll talk about that later. Hell, let's talk about it now. With so many fucking European wrestlers that are on the roster now and shit, do you think they need to get rid of the fucking U.S. strap and bring back, let's say, the fucking European Championship rule? You know, it'd make more sense.
Do they? Well, I think that covers Intercontinental. Why don't they just have an Intercontinental? Do they not have it?
No, see, there's the Intercontinental, which is actually North America and South America. So why do we need a
Oh,
U.S. strap?
I thought that'd be all intercontinents, like all
No,
continent
no.
countries.
Intercontinental is
Well, then
was recently a South
what?
American thing,
Then they're part of the
and then
World
North America.
Championship, which is now part of the WWE Championship,
Which is
which is
so
now part of the pinky ring around Brock Lesnar's waist.
I just love it because now the WWE belt is now again titled the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt again.
Oh, see,
Wow.
world. There he goes.
Well, no, that was back in the day. That was the title. That was the name of the title.
The European champ. No, but I mean, European. Did they have a European? I don't remember if they had a European. I mean, they already have too many belts. If I saw a belt come back, I want the hardcore belt to come back.
No, I'm talking about nix the fucking U.S. title because it's not even a WWE original belt.
No, I mean, it's one of those belts I don't care. Like I said, I don't care who gets it. I just want to see Cesaro get some, like, ranking in the WWE, man. I want to see him get some better shit. So, like I said, I just want to see him move on from this Sheamus Cesaro thing, and I don't care who fights, like, U.S. people. Just have some better storyline to go with it. It just can't be like, oh, look, Sheamus and Cesaro are mad at each other for no reason because they're both fierce fighters. Yeah, I don't care.
Eh. It is what it is. Okay, next match, the IC strap, Ziggler versus The Miz. Show off
Mr.
versus
Ziggles.
Mr. Ziggles. The show off versus I Am Awesome.
Dude, is all those other clones gonna be around? Quote, clones gonna be around? I mean, I know Mizdow probably will, but fucking R Ziggles gonna be?
R Ziggle was hilarious.
No.
I'm sorry. Ziggle was the stun double. It just kind of reminded me of Orgasmo when they were bringing in like the stun double.
Stun cock.
One of them was a black dude. I'm like,
no, I mean it was funny. I got a giggle out of it, but then I didn't even watch the match. I was just like, okay, this is ridiculous. So I mean, with a one-on-one, I hope Ziggles wins. I mean,
I'm like, I do like the.
I do like Mizdow.
Mizdow's. Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to bring this up. I think it's really, really funny. You watch Z Nation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Is it just me, or does Homeboy look like the dude who's the fucking the dude who got bit 8 times? Doesn't he look like Sandow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm like, when I first saw him, dude, it's fucking Damian Sandow is in fucking Z Nation. What the? I'm sorry.
You know what? Not to totally throw it off, but I really liked that show. That was more than Walking Dead gave me. Dude, when that sniper just shot a hole through the zombie's head, I was like, dude.
I'm like,
and then
he had a slingshot. I'm like, what? No.
And then poor Mercutio got his ass eaten up because I was like, we found out because we had to Google it and shit. That was Mercutio from the old Romeo and Juliet movie, the black dude that got his ass eaten. And then we were like, oh shit, Mercutio just got fucked up. A plague on your house. A plague on your houses. But that was actually pretty cool. And then DJ Qualls still looking scrawny as ever.
Yeah, I do love. Did you see episode 2?
No, not yet. I got behind. I got behind. I went and did some after SmackDown.
I'm like, it's a zombie show. Oh, it's good. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
I said they did a little. They seemed to do
let's go back.
less talking than Walking Dead, so I'm like happy with that.
Yeah.
There's more action. All right, what's the next match?
Zombie kid. Next match.
Yeah, there was more
Randy
zombies.
Orton versus I Invented That.
I want Jericho. I gotta go with Jericho. I just want a good match. I just want to get. Randy Orton's just like one of those. I just don't care about him, but I really like Jericho, so I just hope for a good match.
So, but I want to see the Legend Killer back, not the Viper. I want the Legend Killer. That's what.
I'd take him. I take him. As long as he stopped becoming such a whiny, boring little guy. I mean, he's just so boring, man. He needs to do something.
There's no legends left except for in wrestling right now.
I don't even care if he kills legends. Just be vicious. Just be the guy that fucking DDT'd Stephanie McMahon in the ring. I mean, fucking be that guy, dude. Be the one that fucking punted John Cena's dad in the head, but not went over and stupidly beat him again in the storyline, you know? Shut your mouth and do some fucking viperish actions.
something. Just keep off the mic because he can't talk. He's bored.
Yeah. He needs to just be quiet, do those mean looks he does, and then fuck people up, and I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy that for $1.
I'm like, oh, you know what? I might even pay $9.99.
Yeah, I still haven't renewed. I'm gonna go off the feeds today because no.
No. Anyway, I'm going for boredom because I want the point.
I'm going for Jericho. I hope Jericho gets a win. A little vengeance for getting beat up. End of story, and then he can go back to his Fozzy stuff.
All right. Next is kind of the fucked up match that might or might not even happen. Roman Reigns versus.
Not happening. Not happening. Like, it'll either be a fucking substitute, or a just scrapped. I don't think they're gonna I don't think they'd scrap it. It's Seth Rollins. They're not gonna scrap it. I'm hoping Ambrose. I'm hoping Ambrose just shows up. He's done filming and gets crazy.
So it might be Ambrose as a substitute because he was supposed to reappear. He was supposed to be a run-in. He was speculated to be a run-in. So.
Well, fucking Reigns, for those that didn't know, I guess he had some kind of hernia, but like a gnarly one. And I'm like, fucking, he had to have surgery. So fucking yeah, he's scrapped. He's scrapped.
Yeah. So we won't see Reigns for a little while.
No, but no, dude. What shit? Nika looked up how long it takes to heal, and I forget how long. I'm like, god damn, dude.
They expect 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
No, they expect. But it could take up to 12.
Could take up to 12.
I know. I was going for Rollins anyway because I can't see them burying him 2 matches to the same person in a row.
Did he lose last time? I can't remember.
No, he lost to Rollins at Raw.
Who, Reigns?
I mean, Reigns beat Rollins on Raw.
Oh yeah.
So I was going to go. So.
I wasn't.
Anyway.
This is one of the ones I was just technically going for Reigns just because I like the guy. I want to see him win.
I'm going for Reigns. I'm like,
but now I'm going for Ambrose. If Ambrose comes in, I definitely want Ambrose.
So I'm like,
he's a crazy guy.
I like the Shield. I like all the personalities. So.
You just like Seth Rollins because he looks like a fucking X-Men.
Yes, that's why. Okay.
You're like, this guy looks like he's part of the X-Men. He's got that fucking Batman muscle suit shit. He really needs to get better gear, dude. Because that armor he comes out, dude. Like, seriously, give him arms, a cape, and a cowl, and that man's motherfucking Batman.
You know what? No, he's part of the X-Men, and I just want to see Pete Holmes fire him.
He needs to talk to whoever's mutant barber over there, because motherfucking they need to fix that fucking hair of his.
I like it. It's interesting. It's different.
No. It's Stephanie who's been over here watching Raw. Fucking, it's funny because she don't usually watch it, and like that's the first with her working Mac and doing hair and makeup and shit. That's the fucking first thing it'll be. She was like, you'll be looking at it and you'll be like, oh, dude, fucking. She's like, that hair, and then she looks at Ambrose. She's like, he's pretty cool, but if you just, dude, you need to do something with the hair. Oh, that's funny, dude, because she was, now that they were pushing the hash browns, like, hash brown Roman Reigns, and fucking she was getting on there, and she'd, like, fucking put the weirdest, hash brown on Twitter and stuff. She'd be like, what is it? It's like, 6-man tag, hash brown, some on Twitter. She get on there, like, looks like it's going to be a good slumber party. 6-man tag, hash brown.
A good slumber party. She was actually tweeting some shit.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. All right, bringing us to we're at the main match now?
Now we are at the main match.
Lesnar. If Cena wins, we do nothing and bitch on the internet, but still, yes, Lesnar.
If Cena wins, I'm like, what? I don't understand this. Cena winning.
Well, what I wanted before Reigns was out was I really wanted the scenario of if, God forbid, like I want Lesnar to win, but if they wanted Cena to win, of course, Rollins tries to cash in, fucking Dean Ambrose comes out all crazy, beats the shit out of him. But I really want Lesnar to keep the belt just because, dude, I hate John Cena. Hate John Cena.
I don't hate John Cena. I'm like, I respect him for what he's done. I'm like, he's a workaholic. He's there for the kids and shit. Like, whatever.
He's a cool guy, but fuck, I'm tired of seeing him like everybody else is.
I want to, you know what? If anything, I want to see Thugonomics back because it was funny.
You want to see him on his back?
No, Thugonomics. I
Oh,
want him to go Thugonomics again because it was funny.
when he was rapping?
I'm like, or fucking, yeah, when he was rapping, it was funny. When he rapped,
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
it was. It was terrible, but it was terrible, but there was humor in it.
It was horribly funny. I was like, he'd come out and just like rapping, you know, and his thing was this and shit before. I don't know. I didn't understand.
Shaka bra. Shaka bra.
No, he was like this. He was just like,
Bullhorn.
he said his hands and I don't know what this was. I'm like, then he
Field goal.
Field goal. I don't know. Anyway, so we're both predicting Lesnar.
I just want
It's gonna
Lesnar.
be a
Fuck
big
that.
channel. I think it was, and I also think
I just want to know if we're gonna get a beating or an actual match. Cause they already did the beating thing last time. Do we get an actual match this time?
I'm like, no, it'll probably still be a beating, but I think it'll be a two-sided beating. So Cena will get some beating in. Lesnar
Well, that
gets some
scenario happens so much lately. Remember the beating with Big Show versus Brock Lesnar, and then he just got beat down. No, it was Big Show, wasn't it? Or was it? Who was it? They just beat with a crutch for like 10 minutes.
I don't know, dude.
He just came out and he beat him with a crutch for 10 minutes, and they're like, that was a match. And I was like, that was ridiculous.
I don't remember. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be CM Punk who wins.
How did Robbie and Prasma phrase it? CM Punk imminent return or something like that?
Yeah, I was like,
imminent return.
Punk's never coming back.
I don't. He's cool. I want to see him do some acting. He's funny. I want to see him do some comedy stuff. He's funny. They need to hire that man to do some fucking show on Comedy Central or something.
He needs to do stand up like Mick Foley, and we can go to that show.
JR is gonna be fucking doing an MMA match, dude. He's gonna be fucking commentating MMA. He's not even wearing his like fucking cowboy hat.
I was like, my God! I was like,
He's gonna be all super serious. I want to see how it does.
Is he gonna say
All right, sir. I'm gonna go get food. That is all the matches I do believe.
That's it. I'm like, you know, we're
Sir,
gonna get a fucking.
now we have an hour kickoff that starts at 4.
Yeah, I gotta go do some other shit. So, anyway, guys, all right, geeks.
Night of Champions,
That's what we have
4 o'clock,
to go.
WWE Network, $9.99.
For $9.99. And if you just don't even want to pay for that, you can go
First
to
Row Sports or Beast Feeds. If I remember, I'll put up a link. I can't promise anything because food and wrestling.
Wrestling. We gotta do some wrestling. So
That's great wrestling.
Thanks for watching. Have some fun. You know what? I didn't even check the Q&A. I totally fucking forgot about that.
Whoop whoop.
Nobody had to do it. Whoop whoop. Nobody on Q&A. All right, guys. This is Rockin'. The Hulk moves crushing his head. I don't know, dude. It's
You'll learn it. You'll learn it.
For Geeks on Wrestling Night of Champions. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Fuck off.